you guys, what's going on? It's Klaus and thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're going to be talking about the laboratory on a Town Hall 10.5 base. Now I'm on the development build that Supercell gave me. I am on my max Town Hall 11 account, which is awesome. There's still snow because I have not updated the game. I really should, but I don't even know if they've released an update, to be honest with you. But anyway, guys, today we're going to be talking about Town Hall 11 and the laboratory. Which upgrade should you do first? All right, so the laboratory level 9, there's a ton of upgrades. I think there's 16 upgrades that you can do. It's actually less than Town Hall 9 and 10. However, all these upgrades are super expensive and they're very they take a long time. So anyway, if I click these, nothing will happen. So I'll go into my my army here. Here is my army selection, and I would like to go through the list with you guys, give some examples and reasons for why I recommend these particular upgrades in your laboratory first. So the first upgrade that I recommend, and info, there we go, is the balloon, guys. The very first upgrade you should do on your Town Hall 11, Town Hall 10.5 base is the balloon. You guys know, y'all have seen it, air is OP right now. If you have any experience with lava hounds and balloons, then you should definitely upgrade this because balloons at level 6 are already super powerful. Level 7 is insanely powerful. So upgrade your balloons, get them maxed out. The next thing are the lava hounds. And as I click, I want to remind you guys that if you have not maxed out your Town Hall 10 laboratory upgrades first, then you're going to have extra options to do. I don't recommend that you rush your laboratory. That's like the last thing you should rush. But be sure that you are at least considering that and not posting in the comments, what about the P.E.K.K.A. or what about the Barbarian or whatever. Just make sure that you maxed out your Town Hall 10 first, okay? All right, so the second option is the Lava Hound. Again, part of that La Lune attack strategy. Very, very powerful and OP strategy, especially for banging on Town Hall 10s if you're a Town Hall 11, order to 3-star a Town Hall 10. The third option, and probably a no-brainer, is our friend, the Blue Menace, the Bowler, okay? The Bowler, level 3, does so much work. I have seen many a crazy attack with just bowlers. Grand Warden, special ability, bam, 3-star. All right, so the Bowler is an excellent choice. If you want to do him earlier, if you don't have the experience with air attacks, that's totally cool. Do the Bowler first. I understand, but I'm saying do the balloon, do the lava hound first, and get used to air attacks because they're absolutely crazy strong right now. But you've done your bowler, you've done the other 3. Number 4 stays consistent, and that is going to be your level 5 max baby dragon, guys. The baby dragon is probably the most interesting troop right now. An air troop that, if by themselves, does tons more damage, twice the damage, and this baby dragon is a beast, okay? So very versatile, very powerful troop, very tanky, just a good overall troop to upgrade and max out. Can be used as a major part of any Town Hall 11 attack, depending on the base. That needs to be said. It depends on the base for all of these. And by the way, if I mention something you disagree with, let me know in the comments, but understand that this is just a suggested strategy list or upgrade list. Upgrade what you use. That's a good line of suggestion from me, is that you need to just upgrade what you use. But these are the troops that are in meta right now, which means they're the best troops in the game. So, moving on, after the baby dragon, we have the witch, guys. The witch level 3. You guys have seen it. It's an incredibly strong strategy with the bowlers, the witches, maybe using a golem behind or in front, obviously. Very powerful attack strategy. It's got a name. I'm not going to say it. I personally call it the botch attack, B-O-T-C-H, but some people call it something else. You can guess what it is. But the witch, very powerful troop at Town Hall 11. Not very useful at any other Town Hall level. So it's a really interesting meta going on right now with the witches in Town Hall 11. Next thing on our list, guys, are these max level 8 giants, guys. Now we're getting into the troops that are really not in super meta, which I keep saying meta. Meta is just It's the ability to use the best troops or the most efficient way of playing a game. So if I say this is in meta, that means that it's the best troop in the game. If I say a troop is not in meta, it means it's not the best troop in the game. You know what I mean? Based on like all the professionals in the game. So anyway, the giant, excellent troop for farming, sometimes useful in war. We're getting into those on the list where it's not really all that important to do these upgrades. At this point, you can do any of these upgrades in whatever order you want. It doesn't really matter. But I do want to give you my recommended list anyway. So the giant is next, followed by the there we go. Followed by the poison spell, guys. And we all know what the poison spell is for. Slowing down the enemy troops, maybe killing a few of the enemy troops, maybe slowing down the enemy heroes. Very, very useful. Maxing it out. Hey, it's not going to hurt anybody, right? It's actually going to help you just a little bit. And those little bitty additions to your attacking makes it all the better. All right, after that is going to be our clone spell, guys. The clone spell with Laloon has hit the world hard, guys. The Clash of Clans universe with the clone spell, with balloons, destroys. It absolutely wrecks everything. So upgrading the clone spell, getting it maxed out is super, super good for you, except for it's for housing spaces. So there's very, regular spells 2, right? Dark elixir spells are 1. This is 4. So, you can use it or you cannot use it. That's kind of up to you. So there is your clone spell there. The next one is the skeleton spell. Useful for distraction, useful for cleanup. That's about it. All right. So you guys understand, the better that spell is, obviously the better of the job it'll do, but the job it does is not all that impressive. So that's why it's so low on the list. Now we're getting down to the bottom, guys, into the troops again. We're going to hop over and say hi to the minion. Useful for funneling, right? Sometimes people use mass minion to take over a base, but again, not a super important upgrade. And then the next one is the golem, guys. You go from 6,300 HP to 6,600 HP with this upgrade. So the addition isn't really that great. It was kind of disappointing. So upgrading the golem is near the bottom of our list and not a huge recommendation. You can go all the way through Town Hall 11, not upgrade your golem, and it won't make that much of a difference. But hey, 300 HP plus your golemites each have 150 extra, so that's 600 total extra HP. That might save you half a second in a Town Hall 11 max raid, and that might be worth it to you. So upgrade that giant, your golem, if you'd like to. And then the next one, guys, is the dragon. So I have a note next to this. The dragon is not all that useful for hitting Town Hall 10s. You got a lot of better choices for 3-star Town Hall 10s. But if your job in your clan is attack and 2-star other Town Hall 11s, the dragon is a good strategy for that. So it kind of depends on your role in the clan. But the average person will be asked to dip and take out Town Hall 11 or Town Hall 10s with 3 stars. There's a lot of choices that are much better than the dragon. So that's why the dragon is so low on our list. And the next one is, surprisingly, the Hog Rider. There are hardly any uses for the Hog Rider at Town Hall 11. Town Hall 10 kind of leaves the Hog Rider behind. The Hog Rider is mostly a Town Hall 7, 8, and 9 troop. But once you get up past that, it really just falls into disarray. I still use my Hog Riders because I love them, but you only use them for sniping defenses at the end of the battle, so it's not all that useful. And then finally, guys, at the bottom of our list, sadly, unfortunately, is the miner, guys. After the nerf to the miner or the bug fix to the miner over the winter holiday, we can honestly say the miner has been buried. Not very many useful uses for the miner, unfortunately. And so that's why the miner is at the bottom of our list. Now, if you're wondering about any other troops, I didn't mention the wall breaker, barbarian archer, goblin, the wizard, the healer. I didn't mention any of these. That's because they are already maxed out before you get to Town Hall 11. So that is going to do it for today, guys. I hope that you enjoyed it. I'll throw the list up on the screen right now for you so you can refer back to it, take a snapshot or whatever. But that's going to do it for me. Like this video if you liked it, and share this video to any other Town Hall 10s that are going to 11, Town Hall 10.5, Town Hall 11s. Anybody that you know, friends, clanmates, etc., that could use this information. Please share it with them. Again, like the video, subscribe if you're not joined the Klaus family. And as always, guys, I will see y'all again next time.